All right, there is a reason that they say, oh, you've had a hard day, just go home and take a load off, right? Donna is literally taking a load off of her legs with the patented Lounge Doctor. This is a cool gel memory foam leg rest. Today you're actually getting 2 washable covers for $99.95. Now this is the deluxe because this has about 2 inches of the cool gel memory foam designed by board certified vascular surgeon. Now this was actually sold out when it debuted in our American Dreams. It's back by popular demand because every single one of you needs to be using this. It was invented by board certified vascular surgeon Dr. Chris Dixon, and he came up with the idea after seeing patients being treated with leg elevation for various issues the wrong way. He said their legs are all over the place, so he developed the most effective and comfortable way to elevate your legs with the Lounge Doctor leg rest. Patented design. Today you have a few different color options. They will all come with this beautiful cappuccino, and then you get to choose 2 cappuccino covers, a cappuccino and a blue, or a cappuccino and this beautiful Merlot. Now here's how it works. This is a patented design that's designed to give you the best bang for the buck today. It equally distributes the pressure in your veins. That it gives you increased blood flow in your vein. That's what gravity does. So as he designed this with that perfect 40-degree angle, 25-degree bend at the knee, a 15-degree degree at the ankle. Now, I don't know about all of the body mechanics. Luckily, we had that board-certified vascular surgeon to be able to do that. And here is registered nurse Matthew Peters to talk to us about who needs this and why.
Who needs it? And
who needs it?
Board-certified.
I need it.
We all need it. And here's a spoiler alert. Everybody needs one of these.
Yeah.
We're going to get into right now exactly who needs this and who it works best for. So let's show everybody as far as the things that this is effective for. Lymphedema, venous disease, disease of the veins. We're talking about things like post-surgery, pregnancy, leg injuries, that swollen ankle that you got if you're walking around, you get a swollen ankle or an ankle sprain, relaxation, tired, swollen, aching legs associated with prolonged standing and sitting, okay? And then helping reduce muscle soreness. Now, the bottom line to that is everybody needs this. We all experience these things at one point or another, maybe not venous disease, but studies show that about half of adults has venous disease. Now, with prolonged standing or sitting, it puts this tremendous pressure with gravity on your veins. So, of course, by alleviating that pressure and putting your legs up and elevating them in the proper way, which is what Dr. Chris Dixon has done, in the proper way, it alleviates that pressure and allows us to kind of, help that swelling, help those symptoms associated with tired, swollen, achy legs. Now,
and now, as far as sizing goes, because I know you're choosing the color, we also want you to choose the proper size. Small, if you are shorter than 5'5", you're gonna choose the medium if you're between 5'5" and 5'10", and then you're gonna choose the large if you are taller than 5'10". Today, it's $99, and remember, this is the deluxe with 2 inches of cooling gel memory foam on top. Normally $139.90, you're getting 2 covers, we'll ship it to you for free, and it's $33.32 to get it home. Now, if you are like me and you come home and you're like, oh, my legs are tired, and you've been stacking those pillows up to try to get that right angle, you can't do it, and this is what we need.
This is exactly what you need, and now, Donna, wake up, because here's what Dr. Chris figured out. He figured out that with the right angles, not only is it optimal for that circulation and gravity to help get that fluid, it's both the interstitial fluid, the venous fluid, also back into the rest of your body. You want to be lying flat on a bed or a couch, okay, that's ideal. And that way you're allowing gravity to work and get that fluid out of your legs back into the rest of your body so it can circulate and help aid in that healing or that alleviating of that pain and pressure in your legs that everyone experiences. Now, I want to start, it's all in the angles here. So what Dr. Chris, after extensive research, okay, remember, this is years and years of saying, we need to have patients elevate their legs for all those variety of things that we spoke about. But no one could figure out, what does that mean? So they'd get home, they'd prop their legs up on the back of a couch cushion or on a pillow. They would spend hundreds of dollars on wedges and other products. And what they found was it just wasn't effective. Either they would lose circulation in parts of their legs, it would be uncomfortable, it just wouldn't work. So what Dr. Chris has done is he's solved this. So not only is he saving people a fortune and spending money on these products, but he's helping them alleviate their leg swelling by using this for just about 20 minutes a day. So let's walk through these important angles. The first angle is 40 degrees. That's right at the hip, because studies have shown that if you elevate your hip toward a 45-degree angle, you're actually gonna kink this femoral vein here, which is gonna obstruct that blood flow. So that's the optimal angle, not only for that flow, but for comfort, and Donna will attest to that. So right here at the knee, we have a 25-degree angle right here. So what that means is that, let's say that you prop your legs up on the back of a couch or on a cushion or on a wedge. That's where lots of products fail, because if we're too straight here, there's a popliteal vein is what it's called under here, and that can actually bump right up against your tibia and obstruct the blood flow and kink that vein and blood flow right there at that point. What we have down here is a nice 15-degree angle. That's where Donna's lower leg is angled at 15 degrees. And that means that it's a nice contour shape. It's actually helping to move that fluid down into the rest of her body. It's not just sitting here on a flat surface and pooling. And maybe most importantly, you want this to be ultimately comfortable, right, in order to use it. So you notice how Donna's heels are not, on any sort of pressure points. She's nice and relaxed and comfortable. That's why those sizes are so important. Dr. Chris really thought of everything here, because not only do we have the angles that are so important for what we just spoke about, but we also have sizes, because if you're under or up to 5'5", you're gonna need that small. 5'5" to 5'10", you're gonna need that medium, and then above that, you're gonna need the large. So it's very important to get the size right, and as long as you pick the right size and you know your height, all you have to do is lay down and relax.
And then you're just gonna choose your colors. Each one of them will come with that cappuccino. Donna is modeling, as she's awake enough, the blue, and then we also have the cappuccino will also come with the Merlot as well. Now, people have asked, where do I put this when I'm not using it? Here's the secret. You're gonna use it every single day. And because you're just gonna keep it right out on your couch, you can actually use it. If you wanted to, you can actually flip it around and use it to read with or something like that. It really is very practical. But this is patented because of those perfect angles. Because of this cool gel memory foam, this is a $140 pillow, and it will last and last. This is why everybody needs it, because gravity is actually working against us.
Gravity is working against us every second of every day. When you have those heavy, tired, aching legs at the end of the day, either by just sitting on a regular basis or standing on a regular basis, not to mention the other things. This is not just, if you have lymphedema or something like that where the doctors told you to elevate your legs. It's not just for a sprained ankle, although you'll use it for that.
Sure.
You're really going to use this every day. And what people have found, I know that guy was on earlier, he used this when he was on, and he found it to be so comfortable he didn't want to get up. So, this is one of those things that once you use it for about 20 minutes, and it's shown that if you effectively elevate your legs just for about 20 minutes, you get that maximum benefit. You don't have to prop your legs up for hours on end, just 20 minutes. But what you'll find is, if you fall asleep with this on the couch, it is so lightweight and portable, you're gonna be able to bring it right to bed with you. And with the cool gel memory foam layer that this has included, you don't have to worry about sweaty legs. You don't have to worry about kind of changing that around. It's gonna take care of that and keep your legs nice and cool.
Well, and especially with the hot months coming up, I mean, when you're walking around and gravity's working against you, but also that heat, when you raise your legs on that cool gel memory foam, it's cooling. It's actually, instead of like icing you know, and you're not icing, but you're actually helping that circulation. $99.95. I know it's an investment, but really this is an investment in your comfort, in your health, in your vein health. We'll ship it to you for free. It's $33.32 to get it home. We only have about 100 left in the large, I'm told. So if you are 5'10" and up, you're definitely gonna wanna get the large. So many people and so many incredible reviews. That's why we sold out when we first got it. We've got customers who say, love it, it really does work. I love the fact I received 2 covers and the cool gel makes it so nice. One person says they use it in the evening when they're on the couch watching TV. It's not just about getting off your feet. It's really about raising your legs to just use gravity to really revitalize you and help with the circulation. When you use it for 20 minutes before you go to sleep, people talk about how they sleep like a baby. So there you can see with Donna, let's talk about the angles again, because those are this is a patented design, specifically with those angles in mind. It is patented, and all of those other products, you can't get that with those other products. This is invented by a board-certified vascular surgeon for a reason. He got these angles right. So we have the 40 degrees at that hip, because if you get it a little bit higher than that, you can kink blood flow at the hip. 25 degrees right at the knee. Not only are these angles effective for the blood flow, but again, it's the maximum comfortable position. And again, that 15-degree angle where her leg is tilted in that 15 degrees, that's going to allow that gravity to go back and be recirculated fluid into the body, which aids in that healing and helps alleviate those tired, achy symptoms. You know, and if your doctor has instructed you to elevate your legs, you need to do it properly. Before this product, no one really could tell you, how to do it properly. Dr. Chris invented it with these angles in mind to help folks with not only with these chronic issues, but also that everyday comfort of those tired, achy legs. So this is who it's for. First of all, everybody. That's what Dr. Chris said. If you don't want to end up in his office, everybody needs it. If you have venous diseases, lymphedema, leg injuries, if you're post-surgery, pregnancy, just for relaxation, I'm telling you, with a book or a little tablet, it's just unlike anything else. If you have tired, swollen, aching legs associated with prolonged standing, sitting, if you wear heels, hello, that's me. It will help reduce the muscle soreness. Now, I actually brought the pillow over here to show. We used to have a little cut away to show it, but this is the memory foam that we're talking about. So this is the deluxe version with cooling, not just memory foam, cool gel memory foam. So your leg sinks into it, but it's cushioned, it's held. There's never any kinking. It's so incredibly soft and cooling at the same time. $99.95. So this is the blue. So here's the case. I'm just gonna show you how it just sort of pops right back on like that. You're gonna pop it in the washer. This is the blue. We also have the cappuccino. Now, all of them will come with a cappuccino. So that will go with any decor. Remember, you're gonna keep this on your couch. You're gonna keep it on your bed, wherever you will use it. And then this is the Merlot. So you're choosing 2 of the cappuccino covers, the cappuccino in the blue, or the cappuccino and the Merlot. I think that sounds nice. Although you can't really probably drink a Merlot and lounge on it. It is that not just relaxing, but really good for you. And board-certified vascular surgeon, Dr. Chris, said, so many people, this is what he was telling people in his office, raise your legs. And people were, like me, sticking their head. Have you ever put your feet up on the headboard? You lay down, you're putting your feet up on the headboard. Your knees are hyperextending. It's for relaxation. It's really not, or I've stacked pillows up as high as they can go. And this is the way to get the perfect angles with that cooling foam. And it's ready to go right there. You just keep this right on the bed or right on the couch. And look at, Donna's got the toughest job in here right now, I think. She's still asleep. And you know what gets me is every time I see this, and Dr. Chris is so proud of this, it's really changed people's lives. When you look at those reviews at the bottom of the screen that are scrolling, this has changed people's lives because there's a lot of you out there for a variety of reasons that really need to, elevate your legs. You don't want to be doing it for hours. You've tried all sorts of products. You're propping your legs up on the back of a couch. It's uncomfortable. It creates pressure points. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And it's all because of that pesky gravity, because over time, that's going to build. And just by standing or sitting in a chair during the day, that gravity's always working against us. And simply by
elevating our legs. Modern medicine is known for a long time that elevating your legs is the standard of care for all of those things that we discussed. And it's just helping gravity aid us in the correct way. And what Dr. Chris has done for the first time that I've seen in a product, and that's saying a lot as a registered nurse. I've worked with post-operative patients, I've worked with orthopedic patients. It's really tough to find a product that allows people to properly elevate their legs. If you've ever had anyone who's sprained their ankle, if you've ever just had swollen legs that you're trying to knock down that swelling and you don't know how, and it's ineffective in other ways. You know, if you do it right, it'll work in only 20 minutes. So it's ideal for people with lymphedema, you know, vascular disease, venous disease, or disease of the veins, and all of those other things you see post-operative. Pregnancy is huge. When you have those swollen legs during pregnancy, and there seems to be nothing that you can do in a short period of time that's gonna help you, 20 minutes, give this 20 minutes. It's so comfortable and it helps. And, you know, as you talked about before, Shannon, we have the 3 sizes to get just the right fit.
Yes, now 3 sizes. If you are under 5'5", you're gonna choose the small. If you are 5'5" to 5'10", you're gonna choose the medium. And for those of you over 5'10", you're gonna choose the large. But we're very limited in the large, so if you can grab the large in whichever color you want, you're gonna choose cappuccino, which is 2 cappuccino covers, cappuccino and blue, or cappuccino and Merlot. That sounds like a great day. You'll start your day with cappuccino, end it with Merlot. But for me, when I come home and I'm tired and I think, do I get a cup of coffee? Do I take a nap? When you put your legs up properly using the Lounge Doctor, it really is, it's because it's reviving you, because it's working with gravity to help improve that circulation, to give your veins that little oomph that they need. That's that extra boost that you need. Sometimes it's better than a cup of tea or better than a cup of coffee, but I know a lot of you actually use this, and so many of the reviews have said, I use this 20 minutes before I go to bed. I sleep like a baby. No more kicking my partner because I feel comfortable. It really is how it was designed to be. And you don't have to take a trip to Dr. Chris's vascular surgery office. I hope you never have to. But as he was saying, not only does it treat, it also prevents so many different issues that we have when it comes to the damage that gravity can do on our legs.
We need to reverse those effects of gravity. And again, I can't talk enough about the science behind the comfort here. So these angles are very important. Again, you're not going to need to worry about the angles at home because you're just going to be comfortable with this. But let's start here, that 40 degrees. Here's where all the other products that I know of fail to elevate your legs, because if you do this, if you elevate it at too steep of an angle here, you're actually going to kink the blood flow here at the hip. Down here at the knee, if it's any different than that 25-degree angle, then what you're going to do is crimp those veins here, and you're actually going to prevent gravity from doing what you want it to do and going down into the rest of your body. And right here is very important as well. You're not going to have your leg just sitting there pooling that fluid only to have to readjust and adjust. You notice how Donna's been very comfortable here, and I know Donna's on live TV. I don't mean to call you out, but I pick up on these things as a registered nurse. She's not squirming around, she's not shifting her legs a lot. You know, a lot of that restlessness that you would normally have if you just throw your legs up on the back of a couch or on some pillows, you're constantly readjusting. Think about that. So what you're trying to do is get that swelling down, and you're constantly readjusting. With the Lounge Doctor, it takes care of that issue because it has the angles right, so it gives you that comfort. You won't even know it, but you're just going to be so comfortable, you're not going to find yourself squirming as much, which is really important.
And board-certified vascular surgeon Chris Dixon said that nobody was doing it right. So he actually had to patent it, and then he made it deluxe. So this is, of course, the perfect contours, the perfect angles, but this is 2 inches of cooling gel memory foam. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I want my entire bed to be made out of that. But this is the perfect angles, the perfect cooling gel. You're gonna put your legs up on this and they're going to be cool. They're gonna be, your circulation is going to absolutely love it. Your legs will love it. You can walk more, you can exercise more, you can get through your day when your legs ache. Forget it. Forget all of that, right? You're not going to the amusement park. You're not walking around the block. You're not getting the exercise that you want to get. This is a way to be able to be healthy, really, at where it really matters, at the foundation. And you get to choose blue and cappuccino, 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 and Merlot. So they say, what do they say? Standing is, or sitting is the new
sitting is the new smoking is what they say, right? And we've gone over gravity a few times, and I just want to mention what you just said when we're looking at this as far as the effect of gravity on your body. You know, when you get up in the morning and you have those tired legs and you just don't want to get out of bed and you feel like everything is a little bit of a struggle, a lot of times it's because we have that fluid built up and we want to try to get rid of it, but we don't know how. It can really knock you off your tracks and give you a poor quality of life because you don't have the energy to do what you want to do. Just relaxing for 20 minutes a night when you get out of work and letting the gravity do the work for you instead of working against you, you can alleviate a lot of that just by getting the leg swelling down the right way. Again, as a vascular surgeon has invented this for us.
That's the kind of prescription I want, right? Just relax for 20 minutes for your health. I love it. Now, this is who it's for. If you have venous diseases, lymphedema, leg injuries, post-injury, pregnancy, just for relaxation. That's every single one of us. Tired, swollen, aching legs associated with prolonged standing and sitting or wearing heels. It helps to reduce your muscle soreness. Athletes use these really to help their aid in the recovery. $33.32. My warning to you, though, is we are in our final 400 to go around for the entire country in all 3 sizes. Small for under 5'5", medium 5'5" to 5'10", large if you're over 5'10", and then you just pick your color. Matt, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure as always.
And thanks to Donna, although she's asleep
thanks, Donna.
over there.
Tough job.
All right, guys over there lusting after Donna's leg lounger.
I'm glad you finished that whole thing.
I did.
You said I was lusting after Donna's
lounge doctor.
Let me tell you something though, really quick, because I got one of these for my mom, because my mom had the swollen ankles and stuff. Yeah, you can come on over.
Okay,
come on over, hang out with you. I got one for mom. Mom absolutely loves this thing. So if you're a senior out there and you have issues, you should grab one of these. They're really comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Donna hasn't moved. She's been snoring the whole time she's been there.